Let's make a jig. Today I'm going to make, sticking with the 1/8 ounce sickle hooks, I did pick up some 1/4 ounce, so off camera I may make the same jig in a 1/4 ounce. I'm going to use some bluegill chenille from Woods and Water. It's a little thinner, but it's still going to work fine. And I got this HotFloPink for the neck hackle. So that's what we're going to do. I may add some little bit of flash. I'm not sure what I'll do yet. So let's get started with this. Still sticking with my white thread. Guess I'm just lazy. Don't want to switch it out to another color. Need a neck hackle. Looking around, what do I need next? What do I need next? Actually, if I was going to add some flash, now is when I should add it. It'd probably look pretty neat. Let's add some flash. So the flash I'm doing is Krystal Ultraviolet. So fine. There's a piece. I usually just double it up, but I could probably go even more. Yeah, if I can get it all stuck together. Let's try that again. Okay, here's my two ends. Bring this all together. So that'll be my flash. Should be 2 loops that need cut. It's at least a flash for the bottom. I've been adding 2 feathers when I do my jigs. Even 2 may be more than I need. These are a little longer. Now my feathers, I go about 1.5 inches. I can go with my finger. I get in right at the quill and cut so that I end up with a a V, which just blew off my hand. And I still have the V left to cut. Gives me just enough quill for the tie down. I'm gonna get quite a bit out of this feather. Put that aside. Then I just take each of the clippings, try and get them as close as I can in my fingers. So that they all line up. And I trim it, just keep it all straight. See if there's any kind of an angle, which this is, everything's pretty straight. Probably that would be enough right there. The flash is going to be strange. Probably just going to use 1.5 feathers on this one. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. Some feathers, I actually cut the feathers themselves off the quill. I've not yet, but I could just use tips. And then we'll put another piece of flash in. The flash is very challenging for me to work with because I can't see it. And if you've worked with flash, you know it kind of coils up around itself. And that came loose. Let's do this again. Got the ends. got a loop in the ends. This other one's a little long in a couple spots. Flash kind of stuck up. Yeah, it's okay. Now we'll do the bluegill. Got to find the end. Got to be an end somewhere. I got an end. Okay. That gave a nice taper. And we'll finish it up with a hand whip. I do have a whip tool. It sits right here, but I choose to just use my fingers. So now I use hard as nails just to put down a final, kind of like glue, but it's really just to hold those threads in place. I don't know that they need to. I'll probably lose the jig before it would actually fall apart. So there we have the finished jig. It didn't turn out too bad. Now if I can just catch some crappie with it, we'll be doing great. Actually, kind of like the way that turned out.